but they are not intelligent people. If you want to be educated and enlightened, listen to the radio. By the time you listen to the radio for 2 weeks, Martin goes, your brain will develop.
I agree.
You will understand. We will continue.
I agree. They didn't listen to it. They say it doesn't matter. They join us. In any other hand, their own. Any other hand, their own. So this is the narrative they brought to disrupt what we are doing. Look at it here.
In 1999, they rigged election, they looted the treasury. In 2003, was it 2003? You voted again. The treasury was looted. 2007, you went back to vote for another change. The treasury was looted. 2011, did you not go there? The treasury was looted. Each time you vote for them, they steal from you. And you know the funniest thing? Next time when they call you to go and vote, you will also go out to vote. That makes you an idiot. That's why you can't reason very well. On a most of that's the thing of our people. If a road is so beautiful, you go that way. If you go on a road that
hold on there. Can you now see where the thing is coming from? I have a lot, but I'm trying to see if I can be able to maximize the time. I have a lot, so
apart from the Q20, everything is here now. Child sellers to say you should not vote. We are not campaigning for anybody. Jonathan is incompetent. A bumbling buffoon of incompetence. We are asking you to stay at home and do not vote.
Correct.
Maybe they will say CIA is sponsoring us. Mad people. Boko Haram, child captives, forgotten. They are holding little children. Evil is happening in this way every day. Politicians are now selling their family inheritance to fund. They are selling land and property to fund their campaign. That is why they want you to go and vote, so they can get their money back. Ask somebody, you're running for office everywhere in the world, including America, in Europe. If you are a politician, you raise funds. You tell to your friends and your family, can you give me money? I am running. So those that support your policies will fund you. That's what Radio Biafra does. If you support Radio Biafra,
okay, let's go. I have cleared that one. Chike Dozem never opened his mouth and said we should go and vote. He said we should make use of our conscience, decide whatever we want to do. And from the teachings we have learned from Mazi Nnamdi, he advised us not to go and vote. And I can't, because not even because of him. When I calculated the benefit of voting, nothing, is zero. Rather, it may even lead to your death. So there are some things that are supposed to, these people will really, really distract the attention of Biafrans. If you can tell yourself the truth. There's something we used to do in this struggle that even is not being announced. It's a signal. Just like this killing now going on. When we say sit at home, people sat at home. And you lift it. People are still sitting at home. Then what is the noise again? No, what is the noise? Because Biafrans are not children. They decided on what to do. You keep on hammering on it. I see people are not sitting at home. You are using it to give excuse. On that day, many of you saw the military cantonment everywhere, military, police, mobile, everywhere. Even they were asking, where are the youths? Because what they are seeing on the police station is old people. And they want you to give excuse that this is the reason because the DOS said they should go and vote. That is why Anambra election went through. But those people that are talking about this, if you go to their home, they are not sitting at home. There's no proper sitting at home in the Cross Hill. None in Akwa Ibom. None in Edo State. All these idiots that are talking this nonsense, many of them are not even from the 5 eastern states that are sitting at home properly. This the spark illiterate, the dirty illiterate from Norway. She was one time campaigning for what is his name? Obaseki for governor. Obaseki for governor everywhere. Obaseki you know. Obaseki will be there. Obaseki mecha bega there. Then number then issue. Then you now know that there will be no election in Anambra State. But here you are busy campaigning for Obaseki, and our people could not see it. Our people are bad. Let me play you another one to show you that our people are very, very foolish. Very foolish. Listen to this. Listen to this girl that resembles snake. That I don't know whether eyes. I don't know how can somebody eye be here. People are ugly. That's why sometimes I told many of you, all of us are not the same. All of us are not the same. This girl was a pure ugly species. I don't know where the planet she came from. Let me bring it. Let me bring what the same thing they used to deceive. That's when I know that our people are not normal because of this.
All these women are not talking nonsense. I challenge them on my platform. Come and say the truth. Come, let's start from the beginning. Igbo man was the cause of the problem in Nigeria in the first place. Business.
Leishi, this girl now. A very ugly species. She resembles a snake. Ajuala. Just watch how she's nodding the head.
Women are not talking nonsense. I challenge them on my platform. Come and say the truth. Come, let's start from the beginning. Igbo man was the cause of the problem in Nigeria in the first place.
Watch the head. Watch the head. Watch the head as soon as the gay said Igbo people are the problem in Nigeria.
Nigeria in the first place. Business. It is only the brothers from coastal region that will bring freedom. I've said this several times. It was my own brother, General the last general standing. Ojubu ran away. And I will always tell them that a typical Igbo man will always be going for money. My father told me, beware of a typical Igbo man. I've said it and they come after me, but I keep on saying it because it's happening before our eyes. We can see it. That Igbo people, all they are interested in is a business for money, and they are taking freedom fighting for business. You understand me? That is why they are collecting money. The Levites went and negotiated with the elders and bishops. What did they do? Is it not money they collected? They collected money and sold our leader. Let me tell you people, it's only two tribes of people in Igbo that is causing this problem. And
two tribes of people in Igbo land. Let us hear the people. Two tribes is causing this problem.
Anambra people and Imo people.
Anambra and Imo. So if you are from Anambra, from this is called philosophy of hasty generalization. No, logic. This is logic. Yes, logic. Yeah. So this on Daniel Hannah the struggle. That's why our leader said, please, first of all, go and listen to him, which is listening to the radio before you join the struggle. It has meaning. It has meaning of listening to him, not just because of listening sake. He will groom you and shape your brain. Because they talk this and I will not begin to talk my own. Say this they are not part of us. No, I won't. I will not. I was not trained to be speaking in that way because one species, one lunatic is talking against Igbo speaking Biafra. Then I'll begin to talk against them. No, are they crazy? We have a lot of them that are working for the restoration of Biafra. People from coastal region. We have many of them that are working. But the boundary must be defined because they are so-called people they claim to be warrior, the pipeline guide species. They are not doing anything. They are not doing anything. I know she doesn't have a job. That's why every day they're on the internet. She doesn't have a job. I wonder the kind of husband. I wonder. I don't know how he may look like. They're ugly old women in this struggle. Now this is what is it? They really mess with our people. I'm telling you.
If you like what you're doing, all the penny Refuting, you use it judiciously. You don't go and sell your family land in order for you to fund your campaign. George Bush Jr., even George Bush Sr., they are multi-billionaires. But do you know they still set up funds for campaign? You're not allowed to use your family money to run your campaign. You must go out and convince. That is how they know if you have convinced enough people to be able to run. But in the zoo, if you don't have anything to sell, you sell your child. You sell the organs of your child because you want to contest. And that people are expecting water and electricity, must be mad. The man has sold the kidney of the child, the liver, in order to be able to run for office. After killing the child to run for election, not do it. Now you understand why they can never. The news is here. They are selling, not radio. We did not write it. They are reporting in the zoo.
Hold on there, our leader. Hold on there. This one is another narrative. Do you see what you are seeing on the screen? Simon Ekpa seeks support and help from North Korea to defend Biafra land. No, if you are in the remote villages in Biafra land, and this thing you saw it, you go to internet, you saw something. Just tell yourself the truth. Just watch. Simon Ekpa seeks support and help from North Korea to defend Biafra. Then they said the Prime Minister of North Korea said, Mazi Methuselah Kanu, say you with the military uniform. So, look at mercy for our young youth at home. They really, they tried. Even people should go and check them now if they are not sick. Because there's a kind of news you hear you fall sick. After realizing that was all lies. Ellen Korea off with the North Korea Prime Minister. He want to go and ask who. He never come out and say, please, it's allowed you. I'm not going anywhere. This is their handwork. They pay people to be writing this thing. He went and on Google, put his name, concocted something, put it in all this mushroom media and be circulating it. You click, you will see Simon Ekpa net worth. You will see $1.4 million. You say, wow. They put that in to convince you that he has money already before you started coming. Hi. They are people, but not us. They concocted a mushroom Google, which I can do. Just generate a website, put my biography, then begin to share it. You click here and I have a whole net worth 1.4 million or 1.8 million US dollars. Then a source of income unknown. Yeah, they know when you wanted the money. When you gas, okay, for example, Dangote, I saw oil and gas, cement, maybe Big Gate, I say maybe through Microsoft, you know all those things. If you go to internet and I put it, you will see net worth $1.14 million. Say, wow, this man is a self-made now. Before you start coming to do this talk, he's a self-made. These are their jobs. Their jobs. A politician, a military, a lawyer. I'm not blaming you. Those people he defrauded that we are going to work on, it is not your fault. Now I know. Today I was going through so many things. If you go to internet and I will see what $1.4 million. Before the new one, I put my to up a rich man, a poor stark illiterate. I've gotten information about it. It's not what I will come here to begin speak. Where is it? This is like I said today, just a reflection, and then I will have to summarize it with a word of advice to our people. Now, this one is I think this is our leader speaking.
Former Niger Delta World, put her in the wardrobe. Anytime the man opens the wardrobe,
exactly.
Put her in the wardrobe. Anytime.
Now what I'm going to listen now is, disease, superstitious disease. There's one man I saw and he was walking. Before I do like this and do like this, he had disappeared. Blood money. You use somebody now, you cut his head. Before you know it, you'll be vomiting money. The man is, I have a problem in India. I want to go to Pakistan to do jazz. So that the jazz now will go to India and kill the man. Then will go to India and do voodoo to hold our leader. All these things, if it is in your mind, you can nonsense, superstitious beliefs. All these things that are not real. When you begin to concoct such in your stories, you can easily be superstitious. Then for you, it's possible. Somebody can miss here and disappear. If it is possible. I know the mindset. Somebody can just disappear. Like many of you think. Disappear, go to the bank now. In that everybody is at home. Disappear. No need of begin to worry yourself with the guns and bullets. Disappear, enter into the safe, collect as you want, and move. Somebody be telling me, nah, my brother, you don't see, no, you have never seen anything, no. You do. Have you seen where it happened? No, but somebody told me that you have seen where it happened. You ask the person, no, I have a friend that told me that somebody told him, and that's to say somebody told him again. This is what this man is teaching you. It is what is holding us down. A lot is holding us down, I tell you.
Commencement means you have started the work. Hey! Biafra. Sorry. This is your money, you know. 325 billion of your money. All your money that are investing in Yoruba land. It's not that you don't have seaports. We are begging Jonathan. Open Jonathan seaport for all. Jonathan said no. Okay, can you expand Port Harcourt? No. Alright, how about the dredging you promised to on the No. Hey, but Yoruba is getting a seaport. After getting a railway. They are building internal railway in the heart of darkness. Hi. This is not fair. The total value of the marine and land infrastructure for the Lekki port, they call it the airport, airport, was given at 156 billion. You know that we Biafrans were like, you know this thing they say, you know this money or go business. You know, they said that this man came to the village and took this girl and went to Lagos, and the girl was mummified. They put her in the wardrobe. Anytime the man opens the wardrobe, the girl will open her mouth and money will be coming out. You know it is true. But not in that sense.
Not in that sense.
Do you know there is a group of very stupid people that are sitting down because the money is coming out and they are very poor, they are very hungry. That money is going to feed Alamajiri, going to feed Yoruba, and they are hungry. Who are various people? Biafrans. But instead of them to answer Biafra, because anytime you say you're a Biafran, your eyes open, you become wise, you become intelligent. They say, oh, we are Igbo nation, we are Niger Delta nation. And you ask them, where was the capital of this Igbo nation before? They don't know. And they say Igbo nation. They are. You are the one that is the mumu in the cupboard vomiting money. Yoruba is eating. Because today Calabash report is not running. Port Harcourt report is running Hausa man only. Port Harcourt report is a yacht club. It's not a seaport.
So the voice is double. Oh, wait.
And Yoruba is having fun.
Wait. No. This voice can be double. Thank you for notifying me. It's a very important program. Not supposed to be double, please. Confirm for me.
That's why we don't beg you, and I don't know for why we begging you for. I'm saying it cannot happen. Why are you doing it? Because we are one Nigeria. We need to show love. So you pollute the farmland that my grandmother goes to, that my mother goes to farm. You take the money, you are building seaport for Yoruba. And my mother is asking for a simple bridge to cross. You cannot build for her, but you can build seaport for Yoruba. If you don't listen to Radio Biafra, you are a blind person. That's why we don't beg you, and I don't know for why we're begging you for. I'm saying you cannot say it happen. The management of the Lekki Ineba and Dibona Azolo, Lekki face 1 billion. Now they are building a seaport, or they have announced it. They will be selling land to gullible, useless Igbo men in Lagos. You see how people contribute to their own impoverishment the way Igbo people do. They actively contribute to their own downfall. You know the funniest thing? They don't even know it. Why don't they do it? Because they are foolish. They think they are wise, but they are foolish. The management of Lekki Port, Lagos Free Trade Zone Enterprise has announced the commencement. They didn't say to that's the meaning of the word commencement. Commencement means they have started work. Hey, hey, Biafra, Biafra. Sorry. This is your money, 325 billion of your money, oil money. They are now investing in Yoruba land. It's not that you don't have seaport. We were begging Jonathan, open Calabar seaport for all. Jonathan said no. Okay, can you expand Port Harcourt? No. All right, how about the dredging you promised to on Echatobe? No. Hey, but Yoruba is getting a seaport after getting a railway. They are building an internal railway in the heart of darkness. Hi, this is not fair. The total value of the marine and land infrastructure for the Lekki port, they call it the L port, L port, was given at 156 billion. You know that we Biafrans were like, this thing they say, this money or Gwego business. They say that this man came to the village and took this girl and went to Oboni in Lagos, and the girl was modified. They put her in the wardrobe. Anytime the man opens the wardrobe, the girl will be open her mouth and money will be coming out. It is true, but not in that sense. Do you know there is a group of very stupid people that are sitting down from their land, the money is coming out, and they are very poor, they are very hungry. That money is going to feed Alamajiri, going to feed Yoruba, and they are hungry. Who are those people? Biafrans. But instead of them to answer Biafra, because anytime you say you're a Biafran, your eyes open, you become wise, you become intelligent. They said, oh, we are Igbo nation, we are Niger Delta nation. And he asked them, where was the capital of this Igbo nation before? They don't know. And they was Igbo nation. They are. You are the one that is the movie in the cupboard, vomiting money. You price eating. Because today, Calabar Seaport is not working. Port Harcourt, the Calabar Seaport is working for Hausa man only. Port Harcourt Seaport is a yacht club. It's actually a seaport. And Yoruba is having fun. We continue. Jordan exit begins next phase of our struggle according to Asari Bakobo. Former Niger Delta warlord Alhaji Asari Bakobo has described the President Goodluck Jonathan's tenure in office as a period of restraint on the people of the Niger Delta region. Asari was speaking during the 2015 annual Major Isaac Atakaboro Day organized by the Niger Delta People's Salvation Front at Uweli Delta State over the weekend. He stated that Jonathan's presidency has been a mitigation and a restraining order on the advancement of the self-determination struggle of the Niger. No longer resource control, but self-determination. That sounds better. And I love that. The mistake he keeps making is Niger Delta. I have told him before and I'll tell him again. Niger Delta is not viable. Igbo nation is not viable. Together as Biafra, you can stand and win. Only if you're a thief, is only if you're doing this thing to make money. It's only if you're doing it to make money. If you're a genuine freedom fighter, the only banner you can work under is Biafra. It will work. Niger Delta is a waste of time. Because there is no place called Niger Delta in the first place. Delta is where the Niger runs into the Atlantic Ocean. It is not a people. It's a geographical expression. It's a term in geography. Delta is a Greek word. Are you from Greece? I said, are you from Greece? Why are you asking Delta? There is River Niger, where it runs into the Mediterranean. People are living there. It's called the Delta region of the Nile. Are you related to them? The Mississippi River has a delta. Are you from America? The Limpopo River has a delta. Are you related to them? Because here on Radio Biafra, we don't tolerate rubbish. We dismantle argument that makes no sense to us. What is the meaning of the delta? It is the alluvial sediments that that the river deposits before it enters into the sea. Because the sea doesn't want the sand that the river is bringing. Do you know that? Before a river, it goes into the sea will want the river. Don't bring that nonsense here with you. To talk about this in Abia. That's how you have delta. The river will obey, or else the ocean won't allow it to come in. The ocean will say to the river, you must drop all that garbage you are carrying all this while, drop it somewhere. Those deposits you have before the river runs into the sea, they are called delta. Nobody comes from a delta region. Nobody. You have a name. What is your name? Stop doing the work of the colonial masters for them. When an African adopts the name given to them by white people, you are reinforcing your slave status without knowing it. You're a slave, I'm not capable, without knowing. There is nothing like Niger Delta. I said nothing. Before the white man came, you had a name. What is that name? It's a simple assignment.
They know it. They know it. But half of them.
He's saying that Jonathan is a restraint that we are now off the leash. Let us see what is going to happen. Since 1999, the zoo government has done nothing worth celebrating, and this very musician is correct. According to them, they said that the zoo singer, his name is Two-Face Idibia, or Idibia, has stated that, because I don't listen to the music anyway, has stated that.
Okay, this is the this is the end of this episode. Let's just wait. Omaka, I'm not here. I don't know the problem of our people. Our people at home, all these comedians, maybe the thing never got into their table. The thing I've never got into their table. So this is the Idu. They pay so many people. So the autopiloters, they contracted so many people. I don't want to show this man face, an idiot. He's never for once near where Ipob are doing meeting before. I have called him before. I need to show it. Don't say you don't want to show. Our leader said it. You have to listen to the good and also the bad so that you can make a difference. He's never near where they are doing meeting before. I was surprised. He become the spokesperson of autopilot. Control. What's going on again? Look at the idiot. The fool.
That China Samoru and your so-called HOD head of department or head of what do you call it? Shika, what do you call him? The head of the DOS that are in Nigeria now, cruising, enjoying themselves while their leader is there languishing. Now, who is called China Samoru and your so-called HOD head of department or head of what do you call it? Shika, what do you call him? The head of the DOS that are in Nigeria.
So, Onohana the struggle. So, Omaha Honyo the leader. A lot enter this place. I don't know what pushed them inside this struggle. You know, many of them we are not happy since this struggle started. Some are saying that our leader is trying to ferment war. Many of them that are afraid to die because they think about the war. Anytime you talk about freedom of Biafra, a referendum, their mind is war. So many of them don't want this agitation to continue because of fear to lose their life. Secondly, many of them have properties in Lagos. A lot of people invest in Lagos, even those in Western world invest in Lagos, in Abuja, many of them in the north. So they can never agree with you, even though in the face of injustice meted on our people, they will tell you, let us manage it. The time of God is the best. That after all, everybody is suffering. It's not only us that are being marginalized. Yoruba are being marginalized. Hausa are being marginalized. Why our own is different? Because they have investment in those places. Very wicked in nature. So that is why you see many of them. You see an old man jump out and say, I'm an autopilot from nowhere. Like one of them that spoke, whether it's during their fund, whatever they call it, this vote of confidence, all these are voting nonsense. I saw one old man. Check very well. That man have an investment in Lagos or somewhere, or the children. So they don't want to lose it. Many of us that are living in America, they are foolish. 70% of those in America, very foolish in way of reasoning. It's not their fault. It's because of their lifestyle. Every of their thing is big, car big, doing show. Everything is like this. Everything is composite. Have you seen them when they come back to villages before? To come back for, let's say, to your village. If you see the way they brag, many of them that don't even speak oral, all this their nonsense for the phonetic, they will learn it with an old woman. You are talking with your grandmother. Before you know it, you begin to talk nonsense. Say in the name of I got one, I got one. Old man want to hear you speak. They are the only people since I started considering our people. They are the only species. If you migrate, I don't know whether it's nature. I don't know. I've never been there before, like to spend years or months there. So I don't know whether if I find myself there, whether I will still behave like the same. But I'm asking for those that are there. Why is it brag? Why is it the white people are there? They are not even behaving like many of them. You know, the black species, even the black America. Too much show. This one they call Mayweather. If you see what he do with money, spread on the acts of women, you know, do show. Mark Zuckerberg never come out to begin the live nonsense life. I don't know whether this is the disease on black people. Have you seen Bill Gates before coming out, begin the do show, open the nyash of women, carry money, put it inside. Just they go around his cars. We have the richest man in the world. Have you even seen Jeff Bezos, the one that own Amazon? Begin the do show. They do show. So the black Americans, this is the life our people went to emulate. They can fight like mad women on the street. That is why this woman you call Made of Fable, she's a mad woman. She's a mad woman. It's only in America. Brother and brother will just say, hey, okay, Chuku, we are going to fight at the other junction by next week. And a year okay, and a year. Then on that next week, the family will come out, carry picture and video, be videoing them. So the lifestyle they live there affect them, and they need to enter this trouble. Haven't you noticed that a lot of problems we're having is from America? Even this idiot to the side should not call his name. This will go if you don't worry, I'm coming for you. All these people that are calling me say everyone should stay clear. I want them to give him for him to open mouth and utter such words. The only time I will stop talking about him if I start. Show me evidence that Tina Sanwo is killing our people at home. Show me evidence that Chike Doziem and Tina Sanwo they are there. Show me an evidence that I've come there 3 times or 4 times to rejected them. I am not in that way. We also have some Biafrans, even the one in Ipob member, even the people that are in Austria, envy and jealous. They say, look at Methuselah, look at his speaking, and people are listening to him. They begin to concoct stories. Someone called me. Why are you speaking? You don't have any position, but you are speaking in Radio Biafra. And I asked, even if with me speaking in the Radio Biafra, what is the problem? Lies. This is the problem we have. We black people. Generally, is our disease. Many of you that are watching me, have you ever seen me anchor a program in Radio Biafra before? I'm asking. Have you ever seen me anchoring? Do you know that it's everywhere that Methuselah is speaking on Radio Biafra? So I want to advise many of you. If you begin to consider what people talk about, you will be demoralized in whatever you want to do in life. Never you consider what people are saying with your mind. It may be someone closer to you, and it will deviate your attention. It will kill your morale from the job you have to do. That is the problem. So we are going to the case of Obuefi very gingerly. All about my next program. I will bring his picture. Let me see who will call me and say, Methuselah, stop. Are you a fool? I said it. The only time I will stop talking about that man is when he brings me evidence showing that Kena Samuel is killing our people. You bring me evidence that Na Chike do them halora December na give we go hanolo. Old man. Old man. So this is the problem we are having. Gossiping everywhere. Gossiping.
That politicians are selling their children in order to be able to fund their campaign. And then after that, you want him to sell his child to come and bribe you, buy you rice and fertilizer to vote for him. Then after that, his own child is dead. You come and then look after your own child. You are mad. That is why we want you to stay at home and not to go out to vote. And they are also tweeting. They are asking the questions, why are TV stations burning? Why are APC burning down TV stations everywhere? When we say this, people think, oh, it is, so we don't support any, stay at home, do not vote. We don't want you to go out to vote. If you do not vote, Biafra will come. If you don't, there are two people running, essentially, Jonathan and Buhari, and both of them are bad. There are two parties, APC and PDP, both are awful. Terrible, terrible idiots are in them. Terrible fools are in them. Vote for them and you die.
From Chukwokika. This autopilot was a message sent from Chukwokika Biama to me and to the highest commander of BSF. Is that every Sunday, everybody sit at home. Then they will begin to think something serious is happening. Autopilot was a message sent from Chukwokika Biama to me.
Have you ever given it a thought? Have you ever given it a thought? Can we reason together? I don't know, maybe your mindset are like that. All these religious fanatics. How? Like our people are very gullible. A lot. All these people following this idiot, a lot. How can you say, what is the meaning of this now? What is the meaning? Can this be adage or what? No, this is not Ilulu now. It's a fact. Because he knew, the guy really tried. He knew that our mindset are attached with religious disease. So he come through that area. He tried.
Pilot was a message sent from Chukwokika Biama to me and to the highest commander of BSF. Is that every Sunday, everybody sit at home.
Well, it has come and gone. How the time you succeeded, this I don't know. I don't know. They are to the extra man. How can the bomb mad of our people? They bring different revelation. They even recruited pastors, prophets. They are baluru. Let me recruit on Dara no name preaching. This one that call herself what is the name of that stark illiterate at home that used to preach? They contacted her a lot. I don't know who is the commander of ESM, but even me that has been in this struggle for years, I don't know who is the commander. But he himself know that two will give him and give that command. So how been I email? Oh, I cannot lie. I'm the they enter us. I want to check if I'm not before. I said, they enter you well. Oh, I'm going to go gather my wife. We succeeded you. Your tuition? Big look. Made it as well. For me, them also. You don't get about tuition or this is this small. Okay. Understand. Yeah, Mara, our sister. They really enter us. We never have been my bragging now. We know. I don't know how it happened. We just tried our best. We try our best. I Sheba. At the end of the day, all their loopholes we are captured, and they could not speak anymore. That's why you see them. They have gone beyond the physical world. They now said they are not going to talk about us again. But we are waiting now. I know they will not enjoy it. They must. How would they succeed now? If they're not talking about viewers, how would they have viewers? They must talk about viewers. You cannot do criminal. People want to come and listen to who is criminal. Who watch? Watch. This one is another revelation.
The revelation. Naturally, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu direct. May a public say that the voice publicly everywhere in the whole platform. So look at what they are planning to do.
Revelation.
Message that naturally may assassinate.
Message. The guy got a message and got also revelation. Here upon the church.
You will. With the revelation. Naturally, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu direct. May a public say that the voice publicly everywhere in the whole platform. So look at what they are planning to do. Message that naturally may assassinate. I told him and make it public and everybody hear it. So now, Mazi Chikedozen, if you are not leading to listen to people that you are leading, which means you don't qualify to be a leader. And that
so, how about a prophet? A lot of them. I think I have another one. A lot. I just go by and go on map. Or is it this one? Let me see if it is this one. I have. Yes, this is another one. Let me show this. I will show the video, please. Permit me. I know you may not like to see it. I would love to show this one, please. It's a very coordinated attack. Wait, let me bring my own face here. They command tears. Immediately, you will feed them. Command tears. Tears will be coming out of their eyes in order to convince some people. Because they know that our people are, number one, emotional. They are too emotional, our people. Small thing now, they start panicking. Had it been is in Ukraine now, see what is going on in Ukraine. Had it been, it is in Biafra land by now. Hey, you on the internet, you on the Kanu, see what you are causing. Please, we are tired. We cannot. Elderly, the men at home, all these Christian fathers, all this socio-cultural group of Igbo, this one, and they petition. Communicate. Please, stop. Our people are there. Our children are wrong. They are the terrorists. Please stop. What you are hearing is not we want to fight to defend our land. You know what you are hearing? We want to fight to defend our land. You all know need Biafra land now. By now, I blame the president. Ozubo now. Ozubo. They were let even Igbo Youth Association, Igbo Elders Association, Igbo Women Association, autopiloters, Endurance infiltrators. They will write a letter to Putin. Actually, they capture the president, hand it over to Russia. So you kill them there. You want to come and kill us? Kill them there. Now listen. You go there to buy him. Okay, coordinated attack.
Our leader. Child. I'm telling you that Caroline they stole our leader. Prophecy that if leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, did not remove the secretary and the woman in Germany, that I am seeing danger. I am seeing danger. Who did this to you people? All of you in Germany is scammers. They have bribed Germany, Biafra all over the world. There is no IPOB in Germany.
You that is watching me now, if you're into the religion and you hear a prophet speaking, won't you believe? No, I'm asking you. No, if you're into this nonsense religion, you hear this thing now. Tell yourself the truth, you will believe. I'm going to one issue. So that's why sometimes let you come there and at this autopilot. Make una forgive them. But all at a distance. You forgive all with distance. Say I forgive you, but stay that side. They don't know come closer because her contact with they are now infected with the disease of betrayal. So if you bring them in, one day here I'm seeing danger. I'm seeing danger. They push the bar. Carolano cry for Sela, our leader. I'm telling you that you cannot. So you are now. You are an emotional person. You must be touched. Now what heji emotion about the religion, these superstitious. Well, I here. I tell you.
You guys that remember and stole our leader.
Right.
I'm telling you that Lion and that they stole our leader. Prophecy that if leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Kanu, did not remove the secretary and the woman in Germany, that I am seeing danger. I am seeing danger. Who did this to you people? All of you in Germany is scammers. They have bribed Germany, Biafra all over the world. There is no IPOB in Germany. There is no IPOB in South Africa. All of them is scam. The people in Germany have bribed South Africa. They don't have Biafra in Germany. They don't have Biafra in Nigeria. They don't have Biafra in South Africa. I am telling you people the truth. It is only USA that they have Biafra. I'm telling you, I'm a prophet.
I'm telling you the truth. Okay, this is where they learn these things. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. So now you that are watching me that in South Africa, especially if you are watching me from South Africa, and you are working with your mindset, you are working with your good heart, you are working assiduously to make sure that you contribute to the little you have for the restoration of Biafra. I mean that all of you are sellout. Those of you that are watching me from Germany, I mean all of you have been sold this struggle. I mean none of you, like he said, that there's no IPOB in Germany, no IPOB in South Africa. It's true, or come out of that religious disease, you will be free. Forget about this nonsense quotation. God to say. Who have seen God before? It's a concept of man. Hold on to whatever you believe in. It works. My own God and your own can never be the same. It's impossible. It's impossible. Everybody in life have his or her own God. That's how this world functions. I have my own. You have your own. My own and your own are not the same. They are not. And that is why people are saying human being is God to each other. They know because everybody have his own God. So I can only welcome when I'm doing good to you, trying to relieve you from your state of maybe problem or so. It's me. You are seeing me as your own God because I'm your own. You can call me your savior. It's just an English language. People are having problem today with Mazi Kanu. Not that they have seen him before. Not that the man have said something that they don't like. Why? Because people are calling him savior. In other words, they are equating him with Jesus Christ, that is their own savior. How could now? What I'm not religion. I said, this boy, why are you talking about religion? I can never stop talking about religion. Look at him. Let him continue. A hungry idiot.
All of them is scam. The people in Germany have bribed South Africa. They don't have Biafra in Germany. They don't have Biafra in Nigeria. They don't have Biafra in South Africa. I am telling you people the truth. It is only USA that they have Biafra.
Which is not your favorite.
I'm telling you, I'm a prophet.
Which is in the now. Oh, and one head a prophet. And then you know go now. Then they just reach out with something. Ever had came with Biafra. All of them. So all of them in America, they have Biafra. I think they are not church. If you have never wasted these people, Biafra will not be a clean land. I tell you.
Believe it and take it. Hear this prophecy I am releasing today because God is angry for what people are doing. As many of you that is selling, he said that there is a barrister that the zoo government have already bribed. The barrister is working with the John L.
This is where the attack on the negative was solidified. Because a prophet has spoken. A man of God said that the barrister have been. Who are you to? Because they said he's a man of God. So, in other words, it's God speaking. Who are you to question God? This is how those in religious disease, those that have infected, will be speaking. You see, no man of God has spoken. He said it that the barristers are working against our leader. And they will bought into it. So this fight we had is between the believers of superstitious nonsense and the children of God, which is the Biafrans. A lot happens. A lot happens. Many of them have become enemy with me because I said I'm antichrist. How they've never seen me before in their life. Me and them have nothing to do, no common, nothing, no feel. We are not, we don't even know each other before. Just from internet. And when they hatred, why? Because I said I'm antichrist. Obasara, go and become something new. I'm a pure antichrist, a proud one. Okoyibo English. Gịnị wụ antichrist n'okwu Igbo? Onye na-ekwenyeghị na nkuzi nke unu gbọrọ Jesus Christ. Somebody from Spain kesịrị bọjị anụ ọhịa mhụ ya again crucify I for the second time. If you like, you get out. I'm not begging you. You're going to hear it from me, from the man you're following.
In Germany, you know that woman in Germany, her name is John 1010. John 1010A. That's the name of that woman in Germany, and the secretary is called John 1010A. The sue government, the Nigerian government have bribed the barrister, not Barrister Joffo, not Barrister Joffo. I say one of the barrister. I don't want to mention his name. It's up now. He's working with.
You see, how many barristers we have working as of there? How many legal teams? You see how they do their pockets. You have exonerated you. Who is remaining? That is why you see an attack going on in Jimako earlier. Earlier on. Normally, I know about my freedom fight. No, by now, organ on the road. Only by now, no Ghana, more or somewhere Kotoni. In a IDP camp, near Zenishia. Had the very lucky and Yama have freedom fighting. Could have hear peaceful agitation na cause. Could have hear non-violent movement to free yourself. You see where it leads us to. Okay, maybe mandate question but I double into the affairs. That in the past they refuse to support, they refuse to join in. Everything is not all about money. Join in and support them. Continue projecting their image. Project the gospel they are preaching. Continue preaching to people about the restoration of Biafra. Tell people how we are being destroyed and marginalized. They are not doing it. But now everybody are walking from the pig toilets. They are not talking about Biafra to get Biafra. They are just busy fighting against Mazi Nnamdi indirectly. But many of you could not see.
The John 10:10A, and we do campaign. I'm not going to go into detail right now. I want to tell everybody that it's not about sentiment. This is about Biafra restoration. I want to let everybody know that our lawyer Jimako is a criminal. I need to emphasize that our lawyer Jimako is working for the zoo government. It doesn't matter what anybody says about it. The truth is the truth. Our lawyer Jimako is a criminal. Our lawyer Jimako is working against Mazi Nnamdi. Our lawyer Jimako is working with the people that betrayed Mazi Nnamdi. They don't want Mazi Nnamdi out. But anything has already brought him out because we have our freedom. I am not a sentimental person. What I care about is to tell you the truth. What you do with it. Before Nelly Ofebu, for those of you who don't know why I will continue to work with Nelly Ofebu, we are the ones contributing money. That man is jobless and hopeless. He's a pig. His entire family, they are evil. Man, he's so evil. People that understand that this fool I call a fine boy is evil that Kanu. These people are the enemies of Biafra. The family of Mazi Nnamdi are the enemy of Biafra. Before Nelly Ofebu, for those of you who don't know why I will continue to work with Nelly Ofebu.
So let's leave it there. We'll leave it there. Ejimako is a Biafran.
Written guarantee to our.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Even though there are people have carried, but Biafrans are even the one carrying the news of Ukraine and Russia. I don't know whether our job is news carrier. We are just interested in carrying other people's news. Even many gullible people that don't talk about Biafra, they are now even they are the one explaining what is going on between Russia and Britain. I tell you. You know, so this is let me see if it's what I have here. This is 48. I don't know what this is the way I started. Our leader.
Our atonement tomorrow when you will gather wherever you do any meeting. 00960 from the zoo. Anywhere else is 0069. One second one that you asked. From my preaching from day one, Osu practice the act of calling somebody Osu is an abomination before the sight of Chukwukikabiam in heaven.
Don't worry, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to play this when I'm going. I have an emergency right away. About to come back. I think I have to round up. I have a lot, but I don't know why this is just coming up now. So I have a problem with these people. There are so many reasons why I fall out with these people. A lot. They refuse to what they're supposed to do and dabble into another thing.
We are trying to go about it, and the issues are trying to bring religion into it. You know, we have gone a long way, and we all understand our history and how we started, and actually how our fathers and even the forefathers, you know, how they started the ranks of turning Biafra. So I want to say that we should leave religion out of this, because I mean, the world is more civilized now, that everyone should understand what is good and what is not good. So if we want to focus on bringing back Biafra, then we have to focus on that and forget about religion. Because when you are trying to put the two together, you are going to offend so many people.
Like,
and
sorry, my dear brother, I want to know, like, who do you think will be offended by it? We just want to know.
The Biafrans themselves, because you know that what have kept us to this point is
religion.
We can call it religion, as we do call it, and you know that what the Hausas and or the so-called Nigerians have done to us, if we had retaliated, maybe we wouldn't have this kind of knowledge. Even you yourself, you know, what you are doing today, wouldn't have the opportunity to do it. But
if not for what? If not for what?
If not for religion, if not for the Christianity we have known so far, that brought us together, and we have, you know, come to realize that it is not about what we can do.
Yes.
But it's what about God can help us to achieve.
God will help us to
achieve. In Christianity.
Yes, Christianity, yes. In Christianity. And I have heard so many times when the issue about Jesus was disputed, and there were so many people, are we trying to go for another religion or go back to, we know our forefathers did some incredible things, but also they did some incredible things as well, things that shouldn't have been done, and which left us behind in the world of education, development, and everything. So we shouldn't be going back to that aspect. So we have to focus on obtaining, you know, our freedom based on the way the world is, and forget about religion. Then religion will come after. So with that, I believe that God will help us. And we should also understand that Jesus is still Lord, whatever we are still doing. If we want to have a freedom, if we want to get what we want to get, we must understand that we cannot dispute it. Jesus Christ is still the Lord, and we must put
Who told you that he's Lord? Who told you?
So say the Bible, and the Bible is the word of God. So everything we are doing, if it's not based in the Bible, if it's not based in the word of God, then forget about it.
Have you got the Bible in front of you?
Of course, I have my Bible.
Go to Exodus chapter 20. No, no. Hold on. You mentioned the Bible. I want you to use your mouth to read Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. What, you can read it for me. I understand what it's where the Ten Commandments. Oh, hold on, please. It's where the Ten Commandments is written. My dear brother, you mentioned the Bible. Yes, I did not. You mentioned religion, I did not. Yes, and you have posited your own viewpoint, and I respect it. I now respectfully would like you to use your own mouth to please read for us. The world is listening. I can give you time to find your Bible. Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. You mentioned the Bible, not me. Can you please, if you may? Are you able to? About the Ten Commandments. No. You see, it's a very simple request I made.
The same Bible is in front of you. When he asked me, are you with the Bible? Say yes. Now read it, don't want a problem. Anyị na ndị a nọ here, anyị na ndị a na-eme freedom now. Ndị na-ahụ na-agba na phone na-aba mba, nothing. Ebi ha chicken. They no feed, they no eat. Unu esokwe crowd, we go to hear it now. Owe crowd will go be. Oh, when he not me, you made him name. That is why people that know what is involved to fight for freedom, they don't talk too much. When things is not going the way they wanted, they will be inside them, they will be having grudge. Or they are fighting because they know that all beats. Those idiots that don't know what it is, they will be shouting, do something, sit at home. Anybody that is still crying, sit at home now, that person is a coward, no strategy. They just sit at home and with the freedom. I hope I'm in this right. Oh yeah, pay attention. Bring your Bible, that will problem.
I don't know what
I
can't read I don't have my Bible on hand at the moment. It talks about the Ten Commandments, yes. You mentioned the Bible and do you know what truth is? I know truth is something when you hear it, it sets you free if you believe in it. It is irreducible. Set you free. Irreducible. Yes. You don't reduce it to anything else. Now, please, my dear brother, you are the one that said, I'm not disputing the fact that Jesus is Lord. But do you think that is his name? Jesus? Is that his name? Yehoshua, everything. Even as well. Hold on. If you ask me a question, I answer. I asked you a very simple question. Our people. Do you think Jesus is his name? That is his name. As long as it's what we call upon his name, we call him Jesus. He answers us. So it doesn't really matter. It's like we speak Ipob, but you can translate it in English. It doesn't really matter. It's still the same thing. Whether you speak it in English or Ipob. Hold on. What is?
That's why I don't want to waste my time making arguments with them. They must find a very useless and low-life way to escape. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Then when we call our name, you say it must be Jesus Christ. I don't know who is in. That's what we are telling many of you. Allow what we have in our land to have their way. So it doesn't matter. This is their mindset. This is the mindset they have. Like I said, I want an emergency. I will not maybe continue this program like I scheduled. Jesus is Lord. Enjoy. I say, okay now. What is truth? I say because of Jesus say that anything he said, you must accept it in that way, just like that.
You asked me a question, I answered. I asked you a very simple question.
Our people.
Do you think Jesus is his name? That is his name. As long as it's what we call upon his name, we call him Jesus. He answers us. So
they are killing our people. I say because if you call his name, he will answer. Do you know about all of people are cool? Jesus can say help one. Our people. Also, provided you call his name, you answer. And I slaughter our people. Kill him and Ukraine in his child's play. They kill our people, they slaughter them, they burn the house. And still, when they got around Jesus, he has.
It doesn't really matter. It's like we speak Igbo, but you can translate it in English. It doesn't really matter. It's still the same thing.
It doesn't matter.
Whether you speak it in English or Igbo. Hold on. What is the Igbo meaning or pronunciation of plenty? What is plenty in Igbo?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't
I don't have to know. But if there is something that will prompt me to know about the meaning in Igbo, then I will know.
You see, my dear brother, there is something called informed superstition. And in case you have again, please.
Sorry.
It's up to Jesus.
Well, Jesus is Lord.
Hold on a second. I'm just asking you, what is the meaning of subruchi in English?
Well, respect God.
I rest my case. And to round it up for you so you understand, because I'm a Pharisee. I'll round it up for you so you understand. I will read it, please, if you can pay very close attention to what I have to say. I'm reading from the gospel. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself any carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I, the Lord your God, I am jealous. My dear brother, this English language, very, very simple and straightforward.
You are talking about the
hold on. Don't interrupt you when speak. Don't interrupt me, please. Anything you don't know, you don't know. What you know, you know. Anybody asking us to remove religion from Biafra, the person doesn't know what he's talking about. I have said it before on Radio Biafra, and I'll give you an example. So you it and you understand it very, very well. Do you know that another place where you have something similar to what we are as a people is in Israel? And in Israel, the Rabbinical Council is the highest court of law in Israel. The Supreme Rabbinical Council. The reason why I'm pointing this out is not because we are going to be some sort of theocracy or some state run by zealots. No. I want you to understand that you have a very special purpose in life as a child of God. I have said this, your name is Subruchi. That is your name. Even by the name you have, respect God. It didn't say respect anything else. Respect God. That is the meaning of your name. And the white man came and told you something, and you can go with him. It's entirely up to you. You are free to do so.
The white man did not tell us anything. We are convinced by the Spirit of the living God. We don't see God. You don't see God. No one sees him, so it's by conviction. If you read,
so what you don't see convince you. Oh God! Oh no! And drop upon our sword for this Biafra situation. Fight for this religion once and for all. I've said this is my own opinion. No, before you say I'm generalizing it, before people say I'm giving command to me. So I just regular Biafra. Just regular no. Those only at one side. Since now like that to before. I ain't get plan at the EG room. Upon all this is hopefully chicken. I'll be back. Now we are convinced by the Holy Spirit. When I have Holy Spirit before, how did he convince you? If you are hungry, if you are frustrated, you having different types of dream. Since I came to this country, I've never had any bad dream. I have to confess. I remember the kind of dream I used to have at home. Maybe they are pursuing me from the bush. I'm not a boss. I've been forcing myself to wake up. Since I came here, I don't know, it didn't disappear. I cannot even remember the dream I had yesterday. Do I have a dream? I don't know. Oh, I go. Yishike. A teacher. There's no hope. No salary. They don't want to work. Pensioners who didn't get work. They are owing them for complete 5 years. You see, university lecturer not there who pedophiles. They don't care whether you are married. Just say, come and meet me in the hotel if you want to pass your exam. Then if you are a man, then you don't care what you have upstairs, you must pay or you buy textbook. How can I Google? Hey, start what on your channel? You type or any type piece, type all their own work. Again, I know a professor, he wrote a book. So we teach now this nonsense lifestyle. Jesus is Lord. The Holy Spirit convince you. Like our brother said, he said the worst thing for you to do in life to argue with a foolish person. I tell you.
The reason why I'm pointing this out is not because we are going to do some sort of theocracy or some state run by zealots. No. I want you to understand that you have a very special purpose in life as a child of God. I have said this, your name is Subruchi. That is your name. Even by the name you have, respect God. It didn't say respect anything else. Respect God. That is the meaning of your name. And the white man came and told you something, and you can go with him. It's entirely up to you. You are free to do so.
The white man did not tell us anything. We are convinced by the Spirit of the living God. We don't see God. You don't see God. No one sees him. So it's by conviction. If you read the book of Hebrews chapter 11, in fact, read chapter 10 and chapter 11 as well. You know, the Israelites, and they are not our standard. It's the word of God. The Bible is our standard, which is from the beginning.
Well, Jesus is who? Who is Jesus? Where is it from?
Jesus Christ is Lord.
Hold on. Where is he from? Where is he from?
Jesus is a Jew.
What is a Jew? Who is a Jew?
Jesus is from Jesus is from Israel.
That's my case. Thank you very much. So people should follow. It's a very simple matter. Very, very neat and clean. It's not too difficult. Clean your brain inside out. I just telling me my brother, please forget. If you want to worship anything, you can. It's your business. As for me and my household, I worship the Most High God. Chukwu Abiyama. Come close to him and you know him. The same thing he said to Abraham. If you come close to me, you know me. Our ancestors knew him. And that's
yes, our brother Chukwu Dominic, he said something that
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I like. And for me,
it's okay. This is one of the reasons why we are in a mess. And I'm going to leave you another caption of this broadcast that's talk about this religion at the end of this program, so that I can be able to listen to it while I run for the errands that I just have. These are the kind of people we have in this struggle. These are the people we have in this infiltrator that came into our land. All these, many of them that we are convinced by this thief in Finland and their counterparts in America. It's people like this. They can be so easily twisted. Just only show them where it's in the Bible. You have win them. And they never knew in their life that every movement you make in life is in the Bible. Every situation you find yourself is in the Bible. So just show them where something is in the Bible related to their lifestyle. You have win their soul. That's how to destroy them. If you want to show them now, you can show them in the Bible where the brothers sell their own brother. Say this is the reason why Kanu sell our leader, because it is in the book of, they quote it in where it is Excelency said brother will sell the brother. It's also in the book of somewhere, don't know. The disciple. Many of you are reading Bible now. The disciple of Jesus Christ, they betray Judas. They say, who is the Judas among them? They say it's Chike. So every situation is there. Is it to eat money, embezzling money? It's also in the Bible. So they connect it to our life here in order to judge. And many of them, when it's coming from the mouth of a pastor, straight ahead now. Oh, we just even you get check at the man who kuche get baptized, DOS criminal, DOS you have eaten our money. You stop eating salary, you are collecting salary while our people are dying in the bush. So what did you give the evidence? Oji. Who said? Miss Elohim said now. That woman, she's powerful. Anything she says, I know her. Can't you see the way she's crying? To tell you that he wants our leader to come out. So this is the mess we are in. Now look at this. I know you have seen it. Ndocha, may God bless all of you. You face reality. They face reality. They face reality. I don't think I will continue showing you this idiot. But though I say today is a reflection, I just encounter another thing. This guy really take many of you for a ride. I know. This is the many of you don't know the reason why I come out. This is the broadcast that brought me out. A lot have been asking me, why are you fighting this thief in Finland? I never wanted to come out. A lot of people have been praising me in the past now. I never knew that I'm foolish. They said I should keep mute, I should not talk. But this is the video that brought me out. Look at it here. This is a video that brought me out. So it's in my memory, I still remember. This is a video that brought me out in this saga. Now we know how to do it. Look at it here. This is it. This is a video that brought me out. I said, really? We challenge like this.
Somebody posted and sent me a post of somebody.
Somebody sent him. Not that he's the one that saw it. Somebody. Probably those who that hate this struggle. They post him and as a king come now, they are law. And that time I don't know when as Messiah. People are seeing him as one idiot that are senseless.
Somebody posted and sent me a post of somebody referring to our Umuada. If it is about me, I will not respond. And this is not a response. I'm not responding. But I will begin to address that idiot. I'll begin to address that idiot.
When I hear idiot, I say, who? Is he talking about the enemy's blood? No. Umuada, now where are they now? Umuada, you are defending, where are they? They are fizzled away. To tell you that what we are defending was nonsense. Umuada, do they exist again? Nobody know them because they are fake. Fake Umuada. He defend the Jala now. You don't ask that Umuada you are defending, where are they now? They are scattered. Go and ask that sugar mommy in America. She will tell you that Umuada, those ones are just rabble house. One another prostitute somewhere. I don't know where that is in America. Maybe I will show her face. I saw her posting my picture, saying why she don't want to listen to me again because I'm insulting our mothers. Wayward mothers. I think anybody that have breasts are mothers. And then question may exist. If you want, I can show you women that are doing kidnapping. Almost like 7 of the mothers, aged women, they call them during the operation. I didn't say who else. So you can okay now this stark illiterate now in nowhere. So tomorrow night she will become a mother. This idiot they call her was. Tomorrow now you call her a mother. So not everybody that have breast, have a plate head is a woman. Many of them are evil spirit. You know, you people are into religion. You should have known. The devil you are hearing is human being. The same thing with God is also human being.
I will begin to also address the fact that the leadership is not cautioning that idiot to come and insult our Umuada. And he is part of the leadership of the DOS.
It's one of the DOS. Even though that I don't want to double into this thing, I can't be here and they are just attacking DOS. That time I was telling them, leave DOS alone. Call the name of the person. Oh, this is my take those days. I never know the actually be blackmailing. No. Many of you that couldn't join them. Now you are strong. Because after my program, go and bring me. Be looking yourself. You are a strong person. You know, it's nobody. It's very hard to see people that will watch them with this their propaganda, blackmailing, fake news, concocted audio to deceive many of you. Yet you stand where you are. You are an ordinary human being. You may not know. You know, many of you may not know your worth. It's not easy. It is hard to see people pass through this their propaganda and still remain yourself. One day, you know, they tried. Not because of this video. The one I was watching today. Wow. Even as I was watching it, my mind one begin to change. I said, what is going on? I said, Methuselah, you know you are Methuselah. I say, I now recollect myself. I come back to my senses. They will push it. Use all this attractive music on the background, like when you are in the Catholic Church, you want to go and receive Holy Communion. Very, very gentle music. You fall to it, and to make the matters worse, DOS are not coming to defend their lives against them. They're not supposed to do it because if they come to defend it, one day war mark. Oh, if they talk their own, DOS will come another day and talk. They will go again and talk. DOS will talk. Before you know, they will now begin to tell you that it's not this DOS that are gossiping. Now they are closing their mouth. Now is a problem. They say they let them come and they debunk their lies. Now they don't want to talk. Now it is a problem. If they come out to talk, it becomes their gossiping. The same way with Kanu Takan. When he keep quiet, they say he's the one that sold his brother. That's why he don't want to involve himself. Now he put his mouth, they say it's a family business. So they must stop. They must stop. That's why I'm telling many of you, do what is in your mind. Let me do and remove the bagger from your sickle cell. Or you continue. Annoy.
You know, let me tell you, when I will start my own, is when everybody will be least
come on,
will be least expected.
Zero for news. Okay, start telling all the boss. There. If you're here, you're not talking a lot, you're watching. Make I go to make him come back. We are just starting, and he's trying to go on strike. I don't know how to strike. Tell him to come out. I don't have any other job. If you go in now, what will I be doing? I am asking. He must come out. We must continue with this. Provided I'm not a member of the US, I'm not holding any leadership position. So that let it not be as if I'm not concentrating. And I have told many of you I cannot give you Biafra. If this guy, if they keep quiet now, what will I be talking? No, I'm asking you. How we may continue, we must continue. This one they are just trying to sneak in. Now lie you. We must continue with this. DOS. Don't come out. I'm not here for you. Don't come out. Can't you see how everywhere is quiet? Nobody is, dabbling into all these things. It's we. Now they are running with the evidence of a vote of confidence. Now when they vote of confidence, now okay, what happened now? No. What is the outcome? We're going to continue. In fact, my next program, all we with Purun outside. We're going to put outside. We must continue this now. You are now running. You are running. Make gonna come out because without this, I have nothing to talk. I have to confess. My own animal queer. Many of you are hiding it. Without this, they are nonsense blackmailing. I don't have any other thing to expose because I cannot give you Biafra. It's not in my hand. It's a collective effort of everybody. So only me cannot. But only me can challenge this idiot, and they are now keeping quiet. And if I'm talking now without them responding, it will be as if I'm the one that's looking for problem. They will come out, and we must continue where we stopped. This one I say I'm leaving them is a lie. They must. Come on,
will be least when you least expect it, that's where I'm gonna start.
Anyway, it's starting and I'm gonna also idiot.
And this what I'm going to do from tomorrow will be a starting point. If the DOS did not call that idiot to
we
order,
must continue.
And he should stop insulting elderly women in America.
So, DOS, you are insulting. You don't know that they have people that are supposed to be your grandfather. You don't, okay, man. Okay, man. It's really emotion being what I need. You know, in Igbo land, we have a respect for virtue women. I didn't say for harlots. Many of them that just come into this trouble, many of them are prostitutes. I can defend it. I can give at least 3 people I have. I have the evidence. This stark illiterate in Norway that came through Libya. She has said it. She says it's her past life. For if she have stopped it now, I don't know. But I think she have accepted that she was once doing it for survival. This one they call Faith Ogala. She's also a prostitute. This one that is in America called Neno Febu. I have the evidences. It's not that I'm not someone that come out and begin to lay allegation without evidence. I have my fact and figures before I speak. The thing is that I cannot come out here and begin to do exposition on their past life, but I have it. Even their customers. On this, I'm respectful. Tomorrow I have form or gang, I have one mother. Then we begin to respect them as somebody. Now later fall out with each other. Before the women have said they got to walk to go and carry our. On the walk, they didn't go to Alobata to go and take our. They didn't trust our own. They begin to go another East Africa to go and carry juju. Juju that doesn't exist. They collected that money and eat it. Since they have come now, nearly accusing me of embezzling money. What has happened? Nothing. Superstitious belief. Let me remove this idiot from here. Let me remove him from here. So, like I told many of you, I'll be rounding up. I'll leave this broadcast for you people. Our least brokers of our leader for you people, he made a very idiot about us. On your side of the challenge about us. You can continue. More people. Don't worry. I know how to drag you out. If people this US, no, you continue. You try to tell us that criminal. You can continue a big question. More big gaga. Now about the us. They say you are if you come out to go with the problem, you must come out. Today, let me now 1 week. You people are not talking about the criminal in the US. I know how to drag many of you out. You continue this journey. Let me confess. You can cut it and spread it everywhere. I am proud of any word. Before I bring out some words, I know I have thought about it. One day, people will continue. Without this thing, I have nothing to speak. I tell you. My job is to fight any idiot. This is my own task. To debunk any lies peddled against this struggle. That's where I stand. I don't know the roadmap to Biafra reception. I'm only a follower of this noble struggle. That is what I am. And also to expose with evidence those that are trying to derail, put down the individuals that are trying their best to make sure that we keep on moving, even though that Mazi Nnamdi, Kanu and Ipob alone cannot get Biafra. We need collective effort of the whole Biafran people, and that is what he's been doing. Many of you don't know. That's why he said everybody can come in. He never say only Ipob. Remember, they are opportune or maybe they are qualified to talk about Biafra. He said everybody should come in. But what the mistake was not to define that everybody should come in. Everybody should come in does not mean you come in and begin to dabble into his leadership he created. You can ask questions, but to begin to peddle lies against them, begin to curse them. Because we said everybody, you want to carry everybody along. Because you know it already that IPOB alone, we need the help of our people. Not help, because then themselves will also benefit. He wanted to go and mount to a radio in a job. That's all for 10 million naira. And he did define all the things we are doing. I tell you, we need to define because I'm a slave, and you're coming to liberate me. I say you must pay me. Something is wrong with us. That is the reason why we've never gotten freedom. You people are already changing them from Idu to Idu Biafra, from Idu Biafra to autopilot, from autopilot to IPOB autopilot. You change, you have the freedom will come. That's how low many of you are in reasoning. Now, before I go, yes, I want to greet all of you. You know, I started to recognize many of you that have done a good job in this struggle. I don't know what happened, but I will continue from where I stopped next time. I like a question this one asked. I know many of them will not, they have never thought about this. Let me see the problem we have. Let me see if I have it. The problem didn't start now. Many of our fathers are hopeless. I tell you. Look at this one now. Look at it. I need the chorus. Lady One Nigeria. Lady B.
That your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This is
MS hanga, money hanga, make you can be when. Do you know the meaning? I know it doesn't concern you. It doesn't concern you. I'm recording the time. Wait, you go there. No planning. Fulani now bankata. How they are going to get everybody? Our fathers, many of them are not granny. Many of you will say Methuselah stuff that is a great man. Come on, music. I don't know why I didn't get the chorus. If not, you would have understand the meaning. I think our leader said it in the broadcast. Many of you are going to listen to now. I'm very well. MS hanga, money hanga, make you. I'm very well. Maybe then to no more car polish issue. Oh yeah, there are only many of you now. Alamajiri are in charge. So many of the music, even now, what they are singing, can't you see the kind of lifestyle they are living in Biafra land? I don't want to talk Nigeria in general. I don't want to talk Nigeria in general. Music as they are singing to us is money, boutique, make money, chop money now. They never sing how to get that money. Chop money, make money. Now my life. But how did the money? How would the money come? Then itiga na movie. The same. Oh, make money. Kill somebody, make money. And you expect people not to begin to kill their own people to see whether they will make that money in that way. What they are watching in television. That's why here in Western world, government know the kind of program children work, and they know when they bring out some music. Like now, I will try to make sure that my children go to sleep before they begin to watch this. And they shape all their life. They shape their life for years. So that is why many things that is holding us not to get it right. There are many. Movie industry, music industry. A gig anime church. Okay, let you go inside the church to go and hear the gospel. They got there and even that one self, they go hook you, collect the one you have. Then tell you say pay tithe. The more you pay tithe, the more God will bless you. Have you tightened? Why is your life so tight? Because you need to tighten your life. Well, I don't know how you people think. Brother, we'll translate it. I don't know why the chorus didn't come. I wanted to play the chorus. I wanted to see if I can see the chorus. Can't be window. Nemechanga money hag mate. I am a guy named Bindo. A full and a polish issue grow up. Wow, president. Don't know why I cannot get the chorus. We care how to in the church, in the all this book. I say yes. Thank God they didn't get the chorus. I don't know why I didn't get the chorus, but at least many of you know the chorus. And they went wow from there. But they got in my church, and I'm going to say once there's life, there's hope. Skip the music to 30 minutes. 30 minutes. People who are smart now, how to skip the music to 30 minutes. Let me try now. What is the one I have? Let me see what I have. I'm gonna say you go to 30 minutes.
Jetzt kaufen, später bezahlen.
Let me see what Let me see whether you are right or you just the guess. I should skip it to 30 minutes. This is 13 minutes. Wait, let me see 13 minutes. What is what I How would this one? How would this one? Let me see what our brother is
Jetzt kaufen, später bezahlen.
Whether this advertisement in our side. It's more
Wie das ein günstiges, nachhaltiges Smartphone mit mindestens 12 Monaten Garantie?
I'm not using this program for give me super chat. Is the one 13 minutes. Our brother said 13 minutes. Maybe I'm not with the correct music. Who is this person that told me I should go to 13 minutes? You are a genius. Kenny bless. These people. We are smart. We are smart individually, but collectively we are a failure. I have to tell you the truth.
Head of finance of
Collectively we are a
IPOB.
failure, but individually we are smart. Our
But
brother
Nnamdi has a
let's go
limit.
to 30 minutes and exactly. You know the time. Okay, let me look at it.
To where she will operate, which is an order by Mazi Methuselah. That limit is the ESN account in America. Many have no business with them. So when I am speaking about this, I know so many of you will come and jump out of your house, out of your windows, because you were sponsored by the same Nnamdi. He is buying recharge card to some of you.
I have to
And some people that
to enjoy those that are into
Good evening, wonderful land. Now they have found gold also in the north. So the zoo.
Yes, let me recognize those that are with me, even though I try to recognize you in another way, but I will repeat it. I will repeat it. I will repeat it. I tried not to show many of their faces because of those at home. Those that are at home, I'm not showing faces. I just only name because you are commenting. I thought of much because I wanted to show. I said no. It's good to recognize many of you. Yes. Those that are against us that are here, we are also recognizing you, and maybe you are going to take this message to your leader, the chief in Finland. Tell him that we are not satisfied with this their strike. They must come out. They must come out because they made us to fall out. We must continue this media. Look at it on the screen. Somebody should tell the autopiloters, infiltrators to come back. Let's continue with the media war. We will never finish. Provided it's not US that is responding to you, we will continue. We will continue. Because when we play here the last card, I'm a child about share information. Our leader brother wrote, I think yesterday also. He wrote and said he don't need to air what we have. Because if they bring it out now, it will become a topic to autopiloters. I said, please don't bring it out. Hold it, no problem. Provided many of you are doing the needful. Because when you bring out information, they will abuse it and begin to create their own analysis, begin to create their own narrative on the message somebody opened and said. They now begin to agree on that one and begin to analyze it. Whether it's today or yesterday, they wrote that our leader is doing a one-man protest. Oh, everywhere. We have abandoned him. That is why only him is doing the protest. The protest we have been doing for how many months now? Have they been there for once? The answer is no. One dwarf, one idiot, they sacked, whether it's from Italy, and begin to talk about these are the people that are promoting Nigeria. I think our sister, somebody sent me something now. He said I should see what this lady is talking, but I don't know whether this girl, whether she deserves to be speaking on my this. She's exactly there, but sometimes when a foolish person is talking, you listen to the person. Let me see what you sent to me.
All what he put in place, they are destroying it. They are still shouting Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Only they can't know that he is his do. I don't tell her, he might do. He might not say it out, but he's a doer. And he set all of us up. Because we don't know them before. We don't know. He set us up. No, I agree saying that why they just say he set us up.
Now, us and nothing. I say they set us up. Ned is a setup. Because they have sacked them. You do have been sacked from autopilot. I hope you have gotten the information. And now, two of them are now, they are coming out. Because we do infiltrate. We have two infiltrators. We have the version of Idu. We now have the version of autopilot. The one of Idu have this Igbo news. You hear that and the ndo to Idu infiltrators a prolong to ata na haga emission on hona infiltrator of autopilot I don't know, that's an Igbo to use Igbo to make a news caster is very nice. I'm not talking about this central Igbo, pure Igbo language. We are missing a lot. I don't know whether it's good for me to play this. I don't know. No, it's not necessary. These are sparking it. What about playing this? You do is a setup. Calm, get out. This one is a force of a defeat. Let me leave this broadcast for you. It's the broadcast of our leader. For those that are into Bible, I know you will like it. You will like it because it's all about, I think, Atonement Day.
It is not because that the war ended in my father's compound, the Jews bunker. The last place it took off from is in my father's house. For your information, it is because we share the same history, the same ancestral heritage, the same way that Babylon came and sacked Jerusalem was how they came from far and wide to make sure that we are scattered all over the world. They took us to Brazil. They took us to the